More of this. Let's go pick up one ring and then turn around. Chip says, this pedestal looks like it could fit snugly up my ass. What if Chip just sounded like AVGN? What is it about this series that makes me keep thinking about AVGN? It's not like he's ever played this on the show or anything. Look out for that one robot, Sonic. Don't they usually have groups of enemies? Whatever. So anyway, when I was a wee little lad of the early 2000s, I was so excited for this game. I saw that trailer they had, and it was so magical, and they had Bowling for Soup to do the music, and they had that song about, this is my escape. Anyway, and it just gave me all this nostalgia of when I played Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be so good, and well, none of this shit was in the trailer. No weird werewolf-themed beat-em-up. They hid this from us. The trailer only had the very best parts. This was nothing like what was advertised. Oh me, oh my. Wonder if Scott the Wise mentioned this in his false advertising video that he did recently. I only saw the thumbnail, but I think I get the gist. It's basically the Redditor shit with the Cyberpunk is not good. Who could have predicted this? Ugh, I saw that Cyberpunk shit that was gonna happen I could predict that was gonna happen like a year in advance. Everybody's always getting hyped for the new thing and people always get let down. When will they learn? Okay, this is very tricky to balance upon, as you can see. So does anybody out there actually like the night stages? I'm sure there's at least one guy, some diehard Sonic fan, and I like all of the Sonic things, and I even like the Sonic fan games that are all just excessively sexual for some reason. I don't know why that's the voice I gave him. It sounds like Lindsey Graham. Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite video game. Sonic's gonna climb up the stripper pole and do a sexy dance for us. Let's put on some sexy stripper music for him. What was that song from Animal Crossing? Climb on the fucking pole so my joke can work, you stupid asshole. Come on. Don't just stand there. Come on, do it. Okay, here we... You know what, fuck it. I was trying to reference a funny thing I did once where there was this goofy Animal Crossing music playing that went meh, and I was saying, they should play this at the strip club. And it was the funniest thing anybody said that day. Oh, those were the days. Oh, dearie. These... I just cannot get these quick time events. I'm stupid. So, what if they had a mode where the robots and Sonic decided to set their differences aside, and the robots said, you have saved our lives, we are eternally grateful. More games need to have Toy Story references. I just have so much nostalgia for Toy Story you don't even know. It's the best movie of my youth, I guess. Now there's a level up system that I've been neglecting, and it's going to become quite obvious that I haven't done anything with it yet during this boss battle, because this is going to be far too hard. There's just too much lag. As the Heavy says in TF2, is not possible. So we're gonna be stuck on this for the rest of the episode. So, what else is going on? So there's that blue puppet on YouTube that everybody likes. Because YouTube's just a bunch of man children and ha ha ha, funny puppet. But anyway, the puppet guy, he really seems excited for the new Metroid, perhaps to an unhealthy amount. He had that video where he's literally just screaming and yelling and, "Oh my god, they announced a new video game at E3 of all places. This has never happened before." He even made some tweet later that he was so excited for the game that he wants to rent a motel for 3 days so he can play it in complete isolation. Or something stupid and just ridiculous like that. What's wrong with your house? Why do you have to rent a motel to play a video game? That don't make no sense. But I guess a guy who pretends to be a blue Sesame Street puppet for a living probably isn't, the most mentally healthy person in the world. So I guess it makes sense that he would do strange things. I mean, think about it. He's an adult entertaining adults with... Start over. He's an adult entertaining other adults with a weird Sesame Street puppet. And I don't get it. As Chantran says, I get it. I don't get it. So, this is where the novelty of Sonic Unleashed really starts to wear off. So you're supposed to grab on him and do the QTEs, if you can get it, but it doesn't really stay on screen long enough for that to be viable. So here's a discussion. What if Brianna Wu made a Sonic game? Does he get his health back if you fail the QTEs? Jesus Christ. Anywho, okay, here we go with Brianna Wu hypothetical making a Sonic game. So first of all, Sonic can't run because that's dangerous, and he might trip, and that would insult the disabled because there's people who've been in the hospital for bad tripping-related injuries and had to have something amputated, and they would get their feelings hurt because seeing Sonic run fast would bring back those old memories. And it would also upset people in wheelchairs because they can't run at all. So yeah, no running in Brianna Wu's Sonic game. Every 15 seconds, Sonic has to look directly at the camera, and then they use like the Xbox Kinect to scan the player. And if the player is a white man, Sonic lectures you on how you're responsible for all the world's problems and how you should just go frick off and die. And the whole game would look like it was made on a budget of like $15. And during the end credits, it would have like a special message about, if you live in California's such and such district, remember to vote for Brianna Wu for her upcoming congressional campaign. Thank you for playing. We can assure you this money you spent on the game is going to a good place and not towards political stuff. Oh, Brianna Wu. So this boss is, he ain't budging. So, occasionally on this channel I make reference to that autistic guy who screams at ponies for a living. Not Chris Chan, but a different guy. And anyway, he started he started a Twitch channel recently, and I thought, well, this is gonna be really funny. I bet he has even more weird takes when it's in the realm of video games and not just movies and TV. But then I saw it, and it was shitty in the worst possible way. Like, it's just the kind of Twitch channel where the streamer doesn't even say anything. It's really just silence with no commentary, and all the streamer really says is just occasional grunts and yelps and oh no, look out for that thing. And I thought it would be funny to learn more about this autistic man and his views on the world, but instead it was just a big fat heap of nothing. I was so disappointed that day. But of course it wouldn't be the first time. Like, for example, the same guy, he once did a video on like the top 10 or top 15 worst cartoons of the early 2000s, and he even had a trailer advertising it a couple days in advance, and I was actually looking forward to it. I thought, this is going to be a really interesting topic. But then once the video actually came out, there were just like all these weird limitations that just made the video really shitty, and they didn't need to be there. Like he'd say, oh, I can't talk about this thing right now, I don't have enough time, or I can't show this theme song. What are you talking about? Yeah, you can. No one's stopping you. What do you mean you don't have enough time? This is a pre-recorded video. Did I talk about all this on another episode recently? I feel like I did. Maybe I just thought about it in my mind. Well, this is not like anybody's gonna see this anyway. So yeah, more Sonic Unleashed to come, so keep it here. You can't see it, but I'm doing cool finger guns.